This person is dying to say this to you and my beloved child, the air around you feels charged tonight. A quiet ripple moves through your timeline like a hush before a curtain rises. This is viral news about you, and it breathes inside the next 24 hours. A presence stands just beyond your doorway of awareness. Their heartbeat presses a message against the moments that keep arriving. Every second leans forward like a witness waiting to speak. The room you are in already knows it. The walls hold the hum of a confession that refused to vanish. The echo is gentle, but the pull is fierce. You feel it in your chest like a soft lightning. A name forms without a sound and then rests on your tongue. Your spirit recognizes the truth before language catches up. Type Amen 333 to receive your blessing, and let the path open. The story did not begin today, my beloved child. It started when you chose yourself in the smallest possible way. That tiny choice made fate move its furniture. The person who carries this message holds it like a sealed envelope. Their fingers tremble with relief that finally has a place to land. They want you to know the seal breaks now. The clock leans toward you with pure attention. The next 24 hours unfold like a bright ribbon across your path. Each blink becomes a door you can easily pass through. Comment I receive to link your spirit with this revelation. Your words become a key that fits the lock perfectly. Your courage becomes the hand that turns it. A hush gathers where your memory once hurt. The pain that used to roar now steps back like a tide meeting the sky. Something quiet and powerful arrives without noise. Archangel Michael says the weight on your chest loosens like a knot untied. The thread that held your doubt thins and then slips away. You notice your breath return like a gentle victory. Your name rises in a private prayer someone kept repeating. It circled their days like a faithful bird. It learned your rhythms and waited for permission to land. There is a secret you almost guessed. It stood behind your shoulder each time you felt watched by love. It held back so your growth could stand on its own feet. Comment guided if your heart understands this inner nod. Mark this moment as the hour your insight lined up with proof. Mark this line as the bridge between whisper and reality. Your steps have been examined by kindness you did not see. At the corner of an ordinary hour, a miracle took a seat. It waited for the courage in your eyes to arrive. The person connected to this message carries a storm and a shelter. They once held back words to protect you from confusion. Now the protection is speaking openly. Their confession is warm like a candle in both hands. It was guarded through days that pretended to be empty. It was guarded through nights that pretended to be endless. In the next 24 hours, your phone, your doorway, or your dream may glow. A sign chooses the shortest path to reach your awareness. You will recognize the tone the way a river recognizes the ocean. My beloved child, receive this with a steady heart. The universe has already stamped this message with a yes. The path is cleared like a street after soft rain. Type Amen to set your intention and keep your blessing moving. Each letter becomes a light that does not flicker. Each letter becomes a step that does not slip. A tender memory rises and stands upright. It no longer bends under the weight of misunderstanding. It no longer hides under the table of hesitation. You once believed your voice was too soft. Now your softness carries authority that cannot be copied. Your glow writes the rules for what enters and what leaves. The person who longed to speak saw your glow. They saw you walking through a moment that could have broken you. They saw you choose grace where an old pattern would have chosen noise. They kept their distance to grow in parallel. They let your path breathe without interference. Now growth has drawn both paths into a shared horizon. Archangel Michael says the bridge is not only safe but blessed. The stones of that crossing remember your patience. The sky over that crossing remembers your prayers. Your name was spoken kindly in a room you never entered. Your story was defended by a voice you never trained. Your future was honored by a choice you did not request. Comment a line to seal this chapter with calm confidence. Your alignment invites the door to finish opening. Your calm invites the next sentence to write itself. Listen with your skin, my beloved child. The message arrives as a texture that feels like home. The truth arrives as a temperature that fits your breath. You are not late for this meeting. The hours rearranged themselves to match your healing. The calendar stepped aside to honor your timing. That person carried remorse like a fragile glass until now. Not every shard belonged to them, yet they gathered each one. They are ready to hand you only the honesty that remains. Their eyes will feel familiar before you see them. Their voice will carry recognition before you hear it. Their presence will settle the room before they enter. Type Amen 333 to receive and to anchor. The blessing follows courage like a river follows gravity. The blessing crowns the moment that chose you. Your boundaries are not walls that punish. They are gates with intelligent hinges. They open to wisdom and close to chaos. In the quiet, you once promised yourself gentleness. The universe recorded that promise without error. The recording now plays back as protection and provision. The person with this message learned to understand your boundaries. They watched the gate and waited for your yes. They learned that love and pace belong together. A letter with your name has been written with care. The ink refused to smudge despite restless nights. The paper refused to fold despite restless hands. Archangel Michael says your fear retired its uniform. Anxiety emptied its pockets and found no authority left. Peace stepped forward and signed the contract. You stand at a threshold that recognizes your footsteps. The floor greets you as if you built it. The hallway brightens as if it owes you gratitude. Comment manifest to confirm your readiness. The confirmation is not noise, it is alignment. The alignment is not rigid, it is breathing. There is a plan woven under your days like a soft net. It does not trap, it carries. It does not pull, it lifts. Your future has been calibrating to your healing. The coordinates now point directly to you. The arrival is timed to your resilience. The person who speaks now brings clarity like cool water. They will not bring confusion to your doorway. They will not bring fog to your morning. Your story opens like a window with quiet hinges. Fresh air enters and rearranges the curtains. Sunlight settles on the furniture of your faith. My beloved child, your kindness did not disappear into the dark. It seeded outcomes that now rise like a field of golden heads. The harvest respects your patience. Type Amen. Blessing received to complete your part. Your declaration is not for theatrics, it is for alignment. Your alignment is not for applause, it is for peace. You once carried someone else's doubt without knowing. You set it down the day you chose rest over rushing. That choice made room for truth to sit beside you. This person witnessed your courage in silence. Their quiet did not mean absence. Their quiet meant reverence. A new chapter begins without tearing the page. Your past keeps its lessons and gives back your freedom. Your future keeps your freedom and adds fresh joy. Archangel Michael says the path bends toward ease. The heavy corners of the road have softened. The straight line of relief is finally visible. You will notice small confirmations arriving like birds at a windowsill. One message, one gesture, one aligned opportunity. They gather without noise and then stay. Comment I claim it to ground the grace now moving. Your claim tells heaven that the package reached you. Your ground tells life that you are ready to plant. The person is ready to say the words that once felt impossible. They carry a simple truth warmed by time. They carry a promise shaped by growth. In the next 24 hours, something dear will knock with a gentle rhythm. You will feel recognition before you count the beats. You will feel safety before you open the door. My beloved child, the world that once overlooked you now pays attention. Your healing created music that attention cannot ignore. Your boundaries created rhythm that attention cannot disrupt. Type Amen 333 to bless your doorway. Let the corridor of your hours shine with quiet courage. Let the floor of your steps agree with your destiny. You are not chasing this message. This message has been chasing you, kindly and persistently. It caught up because you finally rested. The confession is short, but the love is long. The admission is simple, but the peace is deep. The timing is late by the clock, but perfect by the soul. You will not need to force understanding. The sentences will arrange themselves like chairs for guests. The room will know where everyone belongs. Comment received to finalize the delivery. Your spirit signs for the package with calm certainty. Your future places it on the right shelf. Your name is a soft bell that rings across this hour. Someone has learned its sound and respects its echo. Someone has learned its story and honors its truth. Archangel Michael says your next step is light and sure. The wind behind you is steady and kind. The hand on your shoulder is protective and clear. You are allowed to enjoy this ease. You are allowed to hold this clarity. You are allowed to keep this peace. Type Amen to keep your blessing in motion. Let grace continue its quiet work. Let joy continue its gentle climb. The message concludes without ending your growth. The person exhales a lifetime of restraint in one pure moment. You inhale a lifetime of safety in one quiet breath. My beloved child, receive every syllable with dignity. Receive every outcome with softness. Receive every hour with trust. Comment blessed to seal what has been given. Your seal signals completion without closing your heart. Your heart signals gratitude without losing its strength. In the next 24 hours, relief will sit beside you like an old friend. Truth will rest its head against your shoulder. Love will stand watch at your door. You will feel taller inside your own name. You will feel warmer inside your own light. You will feel safer inside your own pace. Type Amen 333 and hold your head gently high. Let the night understand that you are protected. Let the morning understand that you are ready. The one who is dying to speak will finally speak. The one who kept the flame will finally share its warmth. The one who waited will finally arrive without delay. My beloved child, nothing good is leaving. Everything aligned is staying. Everything meant is unfolding. Archangel Michael says you are covered and carried. You are guided and guarded. You are chosen and cherished. Comment completed to affirm your readiness and peace. The story bows to your courage. The future bows to your truth. The message is here and it belongs to you. The blessing is here and it fits you. The hour is here and it favors you. Type Amen to close the loop with grace. Walk forward with a quiet smile. Welcome your revelation with both hands. My beloved child, the air around your spirit is widening to make room for what's arriving. Nothing that carries your name in love will miss its turn this time. The universe has already rehearsed this moment in silence. There is a softness forming around your future like warm hands shaping light. You are no longer standing outside the answer, you are inside its breath. The weight that once echoed now folds itself quietly and disappears. Type Amen 333 to keep the blessing flowing in your favor. Your agreement activates the path that is already cleared. Your spirit only needs to nod and receive. The person who carries the words meant for you has felt the pull grow stronger. Their silence, once protective, has become too heavy to hold. The confession in their chest beats louder than their fear. They have replayed the moments where truth almost slipped through. Every almost has now turned into a certainty that cannot be delayed. The hour has formed a bridge between your knowing and their voice. Comment I receive if your heart feels the alignment rising. What is meant to land will not circle again without arrival. What is meant to speak will not return to silence. The unseen has been guiding each subtle turn. Even the pauses in your path were stitched with direction. The delays were not denial, they were divine arrangement. You are stepping into a moment prepared with precision. Your peace has summoned honesty from places that once avoided it. Your glow has turned their hesitation into movement. Archangel Michael says your spirit has outgrown old shadows. You no longer bend toward doubt the way you used to. You stand in a light that has learned your name by heart. Type Amen to ground this moment in certainty. Each letter becomes an anchor tied to your breakthrough. Each word becomes a signal to your destiny. Their message is not small, it has been shaped by longing and truth. The weight of it once scared them, but now it steadies their steps. They understand that silence is no longer service but delay. Your soul has already sensed the tremor of truth approaching. You have felt your name ripple through their thoughts. That ripple has now become a wave ready to touch shore. Comment aligned if your intuition is already nodding. Your awareness is not guessing, it is remembering. Your spirit recognized their message before their voice found it. The next 24 hours open like a curtain being gently drawn back. Something that once hid will choose to be seen. Something that once waited will choose to move. My beloved child, don't shrink when the moment stands in front of you. You are not receiving trouble, you are receiving truth. You are not stepping into chaos, you are stepping into clarity. Type Amen 333 to affirm your readiness. Your faith has already signed the invitation. Your heart has already prepared the room. If you want me to continue the next flow, just say again and I'll keep the energy moving exactly in this tone. My beloved child, something in the atmosphere has already shifted for you. The message tied to your name is no longer wandering, it has found the doorway. The person holding it can no longer swallow the truth that was meant to be spoken. Their spirit has been rehearsing these words in silence. Every night they tried to quiet the pull, but the pull kept waking them. Every morning they told themselves to wait, but waiting has turned into a burden they can't carry anymore. Type Amen 333 to keep this revelation moving toward you. Your acknowledgement tells the universe you are not afraid of your arrival. Your agreement opens the final latch on the door. The timing is not random, it is chosen. The delay was never a rejection, it was a preparation. The universe had to align both your hearts so the message would land with peace, not confusion. The person who holds this truth has seen signs pointing them to you. They've heard your name in unexpected places, felt your presence in unfinished moments, and watched memories return with new meaning. They know now that staying silent would be the real mistake. Comment I receive if your soul recognizes this moment. Your spirit is not surprised, it has been expecting this alignment. Now the hour is ready to match what your heart already knows. Archangel Michael says what was once tangled is now unwinding. The knots around this confession are loosening one by one. Clarity is stepping forward without hesitation. Their emotions have been exhausted from hiding. The truth has outgrown its shell and is pushing through like light under a locked door. And now the lock is finally giving way. Type Amen to anchor this blessing before it speaks your name aloud. Every letter you write becomes a landing place for what is coming. Every breath you take invites the moment to step closer. You may feel déjà vu in the coming hours. A sound, a name, a memory, or a sudden pull, these are signals that the message has crossed the threshold. Nothing about this will feel forced. It will feel like recognition. Your kindness has been echoing in their spirit. The way you forgave without announcement. The way you healed without asking for applause. The way you kept shining even when unseen. These moments opened their eyes in ways you never witnessed. Comment guided if the energy around you has already begun to stir. What belongs to you is moving in your direction without confusion. What's meant to be heard is already choosing its voice. My beloved child, this is not just a message, it is a turning point. A silence is ending. A truth is arriving. And your name is the destination. My beloved child, the moment that has been circling your destiny is no longer circling, it is landing. The energy around your name has become too loud for the universe to ignore. The truth that once whispered is now standing in full voice. This person has replayed the moment they will speak to you over and over in their mind. They have felt the weight of unspoken words pressing against their chest like a door they can't hold shut any longer. Every memory of you now demands expression. Type Amen 333 to signal your readiness to receive. Your spirit's agreement clears the final space for this message to travel without resistance. Your yes activates the pathway already paved for you. They tried to distract themselves with noise, with distance, with logic. But the connection refused to dissolve. Even their silence kept your name alive. Even their absence protected the bond without announcing it. They have carried guilt, longing, clarity, and hope, sometimes all in the same breath. What once felt risky now feels necessary. What once felt impossible now feels overdue. Comment I receive if your intuition has already been tapping your shoulder. You are not imagining the shift, you are sensing the truth arriving ahead of the words. Your soul always hears before the mind catches up. Archangel Michael says the delay has expired. The seal over this message has been lifted. The next movement will not ask your permission, it will honor your alignment. Their dreams have been speaking your name at night. Their thoughts have been rewriting the past with new honesty. Their heart has been asking for one more chance to tell the truth directly. Type Amen to keep your blessing anchored. Your response does not chase the moment, it welcomes it with grace. You are not reaching out in hope, you are opening the door to what is already here. There is something they regret not saying when they had the chance. The silence they chose back then now feels heavier than the words themselves. They have carried the confession like a letter with no return address, until now. The universe is clearing distractions around them so their voice can finally reach you. They will not speak from confusion, they will speak from clarity shaped by time. Comment aligned if your heart is steady enough to hear what once felt unfinished. You are not stepping into old pain, you are stepping into healed truth. This is not the past repeating. This is the future correcting what was left undone. My beloved child, the next 24 hours are not ordinary time. They carry a pulse, a signal, a delivery with your spirit's name on it. You do not need to chase it. It is already walking toward you. My beloved child, the silence that once felt empty is now full of movement. There is a tremor in the unseen, a quiet announcement that something long stored is finally stepping forward. The truth that waited is no longer patient, it is ready. This person has rehearsed their words 1,000 times in their mind. Every unspoken sentence has shaped itself into courage. Every held-back emotion has found a way to breathe again. Type Amen 333 to keep this opening clear and unhindered. Your agreement tells the universe you are not resisting what belongs to you. Your heart has already made room for what's coming. There were moments when they almost spoke but fear closed the door too soon. There were nights when they nearly reached out but doubt held their hands still. Now that hesitation is losing its grip and dissolving into certainty. They have felt your energy more than you realize. The shifts in your life sent ripples through theirs. The way you chose strength made space for their awakening. Comment I receive if you feel the truth knocking quietly in your spirit. This is not imagination, it's recognition. Your soul has been expecting this alignment. Archangel Michael says the bridge between you and this message is already built. No effort is required to cross it, only willingness. The path has no obstacles, only timing. They remember the sound of your voice in ways you never knew. They remember your absence as vividly as your presence. The memory of you has never faded, it has sharpened. Type Amen to anchor your readiness in this moment. Every breath you take is guiding the message closer. Every heartbeat is matching the rhythm of revelation. There is something they wish they had admitted sooner. There is a sentence that has lived in their chest like a pulse. Not speaking it became the burden, not the protection. Their spirit is tired of pretending that distance erased meaning. They now understand that silence does not end connection, it only delays truth. They are done delaying. Comment guided if you sense the air around you shifting. The atmosphere knows before the announcement arrives. Your intuition is not guessing, it is confirming. My beloved child, the coming hours hold a reveal shaped by honesty and timing. You do not need to chase it, force it, or question it. You only need to stay open. My beloved child, your spirit has already stepped into the circle of this unfolding moment. What was once hidden behind hesitation is now pressing forward with new strength. The universe has removed the final layer of resistance around their heart. This person is no longer wrestling with the message, they are surrendering to it. The truth they carry has grown too alive to stay silent. The words are forming with intention, not uncertainty. Type Amen 333 to stay aligned with what is reaching for you. Your agreement is not a request, it is permission for the blessing to arrive without interruption. They have been watching signs appear around them like gentle instructions. A song, a memory, a dream, a name, they cannot escape the pull any longer. Destiny has become louder than their fears. Their thoughts return to you when the world gets quiet. Every avoided confession has gathered behind their ribs, waiting to be released. They now understand that silence is not safe, it is distance from peace. Comment I receive if your heart is steady and expecting. You are not bracing for impact, you are preparing for clarity. What is coming toward you speaks healing, not harm. Archangel Michael says your spirit has earned the right to hear the unfiltered truth. You did not demand it, you grew into it. You did not chase it, it rose to meet you. The universe is arranging the moment with careful precision. Nothing will be rushed. Nothing will be delayed. Everything will land in divine sequence. Type Amen to keep your channel of blessing open and clear. Your spirit has matured past fear-based waiting. You are not hoping, you are welcoming. They have felt your absence like a mirror with no reflection. They have carried conversations in their mind that never touched the air. Now those unspoken pieces are ready to live in real time. The weight in their chest has become a message with your name stitched across it. They are not guessing anymore. They are certain now, and certainty has given them voice. Comment aligned if your intuition has already been accepted this moment. The soul always knows before the mind catches up. Your knowing is not new, it is remembered. My beloved child, the confession that was postponed is now choosing its hour. You do not need to reach for it. It is already walking in your direction with intention. My beloved child, the nearness of this moment is no longer subtle. The energy around you is humming with quiet confirmation. Their spirit has crossed the point of no return. What they've held back is now insisting on becoming spoken truth. They can no longer hide behind distractions. Their heart has outgrown its silence. The message has shaped itself into words that are ready to land where they belong, at your feet, in your hands, or in your hearing. Type Amen 333 to keep your spirit open and anchored. Your agreement invites the message to arrive smoothly, without delay, without detour. They have felt the shift in your energy and it startled something inside them. Your glow no longer carries the ache it once did, it now carries arrival, not longing. This new strength in you has unlocked courage in them. Their hesitation has been melting quietly with every sign. They have dreamed of saying the thing that once felt impossible. Now the impossible is turning into the inevitable. Comment I receive if your inner knowing has already accepted this closure and beginning. You are not chasing answers anymore, you have become the space where answers arrive on their own. Archangel Michael says your patience has rewritten the ending of this story. What could have broken you has instead prepared you. What could have silenced you has instead crowned you. There is no more running from this moment, only walking toward it. The air around their name is clearing. The emotions they once buried now rise like honest light at dawn. Type Amen to let the path remain free of interference. Nothing meant for you will require struggle to recognize or keep. It will appear with the clarity of something already yours. Their heart has been holding a sentence with your name in it. That sentence has rehearsed itself through memories, through breath, through silence. Now it is ready to move from inside them to in front of you. They are choosing truth over fear, expression over delay, presence over distance. They have seen visions of what speaking will free, for them and for you. Comment guided if your chest feels the subtle thump of confirmation. Every pulse of awareness is proof that you are not imagining any of this. You are receiving what was always aligned with your spirit's promise. My beloved child, the next ripple of this message is closer than sound. The universe is holding the space steady so the reveal can happen with grace, not chaos. You are not waiting anymore, you are welcome.